Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to part 2 of the transfer special here on Master League. We signed some very good players for the club in our last stream. We've made some very good improvements to the squad, and I think we've got a team together that can carry us through to the next level. Hopefully to be able to go and win this league, and at the very least qualify for Europe. So I'll take you through and show you the squad right now. So these are some of our players. Wes in the chat. How are you doing, my guy? Yeah, I'm somewhat back and about. Trying to force my way into it. So yeah. Yeah. But thank you for being in the chat, much appreciated. So the squad took a little bit of a hit last time out. We lost Moniz, who was our best player and was arguably the best player in the league, but we managed to get close to 50 million for him, which was a lot of money for this club and allowed us to reinvest that quite well. Buying these two players was a big part of that. So obviously Lobato, anyone who has ever watched my Master League series before will know exactly what Lobato is all about. An absolutely phenomenal talent. Yeah, not really much else to say about that. He's a ridiculous footballer. Incredibly quick. Can play through the middle very well. If you put him out wide as well, he can also do a job there. But I like him in that SS or that attacking midfield position. For this level, is a pretty decent finisher. He's got okay passing, obviously lightning quick as well. Ball control and dribbling is of a decent level. Now, what I want to do with him, I gave it some thought last night on his training setup, and the prediction for it of what I was going to do wasn't too good. I was saying I should go for the classic number 10 instead, in terms of me reading the graphs and analysing that and stuff. But that's only, this graph only tells you what the overall rating of the player is going to be. Not what they're going to be good at. It's just, this is basically going to say how good is Lobato going to be as an SS according to the game's averages. Now, I don't really care about that right now. What I want to do is get more end product from him, which is shooting and passing. That's what I want from him. His ball control and dribbling is at a level where I'm quite happy with it at the moment. He's still only 16. We've got plenty of time to work on that if that does become a thing where maybe he needs a bit more. But he's good already. His pace, I don't need to work on that. He's already incredibly quick. He's going to need some work physically, but that can come later on down the line. But what I do want is end product. I want him to be a better passer. I want him to be a better finisher. He's replacing someone who was very good at both. And that weak for accuracy is going to come into play as well. So, yeah, I'm going to work on these instead. Now, what this tells me in terms of the graph now is that he'll be slightly below his expected progress. But for me, that won't be the case, because he's gonna develop into exactly the player I want. And more than likely get a dramatic improvement as well. So we don't have to worry about that. Karoka Dembele is someone we also brought in from Celtic. Phenomenal young talent. He's already shown just how good he can be. He's got 2 goals in 2 games and an assist, I think, as well. If not an assist, it was a pass to assist, one of the two. But again, very good player. And whilst he's lacking physically, he's showing exactly the sort of talent that he can be. We are going to leave him with one of the standard creative playmaker playing styles, because I want him to learn that as opposed to prolific winger. Other than that, the rest of the team is as it was in the last stream. We brought in Panzo as well, who is shown to be a very good young defender. For those who aren't aware of the rules of this series, we can only sign teenagers. anyone over the age of 19 cannot come into the club unless we agreed the deal or had them at the club before they were 19. So if we signed someone on loan with an option to buy and then they became 20 at the next transfer window, like if the transfer window is in January and we sign them after that, that's fine. If we agree the deal while they're 19 and then the transfer window turns them to 20, that's fine. I think that was the case with Panzer, actually. We agreed the deal when he was 19. But at the age of 20, we cannot negotiate with a player. We can potentially bring someone back that we've sold. I'll leave that up to the fans of the channel. We can sign people from our youth academy as well. So that is where we're at. We've got some good players. We've got some business still to do as well. So I'm looking at potentially trying to bring in De La Vega, but we're going to need to raise some salary budget for that. Again, he is just a player that will be in here for purely, I say purely cosmetic reasons. Probably not the best phrase to use, but he's someone that we were having just as a talent to have at the club. Probably someone with a lot of resale value, or also if we ever do change our formation and go with wingers, he'll be a phenomenal one, but he can also play through the middle as well. So I'd like to sign him, but we don't have the salary budget for it just yet. So we're going to kick on. We're going to play a game, see if any offers coming for our players, and go from there. Panzer already getting the headlines, which is great. Offers for Boloki as well. Right, let's get into this game. Let's do it. So the lineup for this game is going to be interesting. There are some players that we wanted to bring in, but we're not going to be able to here. Lobato might not get his debut today then, with him being not on the greatest form. Right, let's see what we can do about Dembele, because he can't play. So we're going to play Rainier. Rainier's going to get his debut now, which is that's a definite positive. I think Lobato can play. I think he's good enough to do what we want him to do, which is, as always, as I always say with him, I just want him to be a nuisance. And then the goals and the assists are very much additive onto that. So Dostoevsky, nowhere near quick enough to deal with him. Pankov is, but he'll be dealing with Kyliput. And Kostishin is not going to deal with him either. He's going to run rampant then. Okay. Let's do our due diligence at the back. But no, I'm not going to man mark because neither of these guys are actually good at man marking. So I'm going to leave that. But let's get into this. I'm looking forward to seeing what Rainier can do. Signing from Flamengo, didn't think we'd be able to. And he's definitely a prospect. 100%. So here we are, back at the Seri Park. We've got two players making their debuts today. Ampadu holds on to the armband, did very well with it last time out as the new interim captain. That man there, Alessio Lobato, taking on that number 9 from Moniz. He knows the weight it carries around here. He knows the importance of the number 9 in these parts. The fans have high expectations for this young potential wonder kid. Speaking of wonder kids, Karoka Dembele drops to the bench today. Rainier makes his first appearance and first start here. And away we go. The rebirth of this club has been something fun to watch so far. It's gonna be a difficult journey, especially with what the chairman wants to achieve with his club. He wants to do all with youth. He literally wants to win with the kids. And it's going to mean that it's a consistent long-term project developing these youngsters. But we've got a very talented crop on our screens today. Panzo definitely being one of them, a new addition to the club. And he definitely looks the business. Takimoto. Tavares. And Takimoto again. A very, very good signing for this club so far. And there's Rainier showing a bit of his flair. Tavares. Rainier again. He's got Petkov on strings at the moment. Lobato. Oh, Khalipu tried it as well. He likes to try that. Doesn't always work out for him. Petkov knocks it into the middle for BT. And as they go long, that definitely plays into our hands with the likes of Panzo and Ampadu both being very, very good in the air. Takimoto doesn't get there though for that. Didn't quite read that pass. As BT in the midfield tries to find Chumak. Panzo just a bit too strong for him. Great pass. And not a great pass there from Betancourt though. His spot is definitely up for grabs. Rainier was definitely brought in to be a creative influence in the middle of the park. Not just in the final third. So there could be a potential change in the setup here. And yeah, Betancourt's going to have to improve some of his output, especially the consistency of it. Tavares now on the right hand side. He's got options in there. Oh, he just ran that too close to the defender. Rainier though does well. Tavares just to find Kailapu in there, but Pankov's going to get to it. Puts the keeper under a bit of pressure there, but got it clear. Tavares back again. Takimoto. And same old story. The body check goes unpunished by the referee. Let's get him out of here. Come on. Petkov. Ampadu. Big header. Great header. Takimoto again. Betancourt. And Lobato hasn't really gotten the ball so far today. Abdul Rahim doing a very, very good job dispossessing the forward there. Now Lobato, what can he do? Here's a great ball over the top to Kailapu, but keeper read it, rushed out well. Had the keeper not stepped up, he'd have been in a very, very sticky situation with one of the most potent forwards in the league. Chagai tips that over the top. Petkov, what can he do? Well, Rainier is doing a fantastic job as a ball winner today as well, and what a challenge that is on Petkov. He had to get that right because that would surely have been a booking had that gone in any way wrong. And the referee's blown up for that. Not entirely sure about that. Not entirely sure about that at all. Now we've got a free kick to deal with. The wall does its job. It's not been the most high quality half so far. We're getting close to half time. And no goals. And nothing even closely resembling a clear-cut chance here. As Tavares challenges for that header. Does well. Kailepu gets there first. And Abato's fouled. Picks it up though. And Betancourt now. Abdel Rahim. And that just about gets through there. Rainier does well. Holds off. Tavares now. Can he get this cross in? Oh, almost. Oh. Just tried to bring that down, but the touch wasn't good enough. At half time, it's a very scrappy 0-0. Not been the greatest half of football at all. And fans will not be happy. We definitely need to step things up, commit more men forward. And Nepalot are very happy to sit back here and take the draw. And good offside trap there. Because we were potentially open there. That was very close. Pans over with a good long ball up there. Kailepu should win that header. He does. Oh, couldn't quite knock it down to Lobato though. And it's a foul being given against him there. It wasn't intentional. It was just a 50-50. Kailepu wasn't quick enough for it. If he had got a booking for that, it's understandable. It's reckless. Fanzo, good header. Betancourt. Kailepu. And, I mean, ref is the last man. He's the last man there. We've got to see cards. How has he not got a card for that? He's the last man. He knows he's going to get burnt. What is going on? Absolutely shocking from the ref. Not the best free kick in the world here, but we've somewhat rescued it. Almada. He's had a very quiet game so far. Finds Lobato who shoots. Oh! A good effort. He's complaining. He's saying he got taken down in the box. Rainier. Lobato again. Good save. Okay, the chances are coming out now. Takimoto just applying a bit of extra pressure there now. Lobato plays it into Kailepu. Oh, he just tried to step outside. And just too many bodies in the way in the end. Kailepu probably should have hit that first time. Tavares steps across expertly. Ampadu. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot there. We'll take the shot on target though. Got Panzo. Wins that again. Been doing well with his duels ever since he's joined the club. Ah, Betancourt. It's just not good enough. It's that final ball. If you don't improve that, you could very well see yourself out of the team here. Abdel Rahim does enough. Very, very risky play there. Not the greatest offside trap from the boys. Bit of composure in the middle of the park. Oh, Takimoto. Couldn't quite get the angle for that pass. Rainier. And yet again, clattered. Twice in a row. Nothing from the ref here. Body check's just going completely unpunished by the officials. Now Takimoto. Kailepu. And ref, he hasn't got the ball there. What are you doing? Referee's having an absolute nightmare here. Whilst we haven't been brilliant, the referee definitely hasn't helped. Do we bring on someone here? I want to keep Lobato on. He's the only person I would consider taking off. But I feel like his skill set can be important here. Now, Rainier. Good tackle on him, to be fair. And Purdue does well. Slows that down. Hayward. Keeper picks that up nicely. Urzet. Big ball up. Lobato. Oh, doesn't quite win it. Got to close that down though. There's a chance here if we can nick it. Still can't believe his player didn't get a single card or any kind of reprimand. Oh, I thought we'd lost it then. Let's go long. Not quite the ball we'd hoped for. Now Lobato. Now finds Betancourt. And his ball to Kailepu again is poor. He could definitely find himself out of the squad soon if he doesn't book his ideas up. No, we know that these players are learning and they're not great, but there is a minimum standard we expect. And if it's not being met, then it is what it is. Rainier, that's got to be better. Almada, what have you got? The same idea, but also, unfortunately, the same execution as well. And it's a 0-0. Not great. Not a great game at all. Our defense was pretty solid. Their defense didn't really have much to do. We didn't trouble them at all. I don't think we had much in that second half either. I think we had 2 shots. Not a great game from us. We'll put that behind us. We'll probably slip down the table now as a result of that. No, luckily we stayed 2 points at the top. Garnatova also dropping points. So thankfully that didn't cost us. Now hopefully we can get some of our players in. Garnatova. We are playing the team in at second. Tavares, he hasn't been bad. Okay, the fans aren't happy with him. Interesting. He's new at the club, so he's going to have some time settling in, but I don't think he's been particularly bad. Let's have a look. Have we got some offers coming for some of our players? Vernie. Okay. 1 year loan. I can't accept that. That's decent. I would have been better to get a transfer, but we'll take it. And Dorado. Yeah, Dorado can go. There's no future for him at this club. That's a little bit of money. What we got? See, Pamiflova. I don't think I've even used him yet. So I'm going to take him off the loan list and just make him available for transfers. And just let him go. I mean, if we get like 3 million, that's fine. It's not the money I'm after, to be honest. It's just the wages. Well, it's skill training. We are good on that. So, oh, man marking. Oh, Dorado can learn man marking, but he's not going to stay at the club, so there's no point. So look if we can get anything good out of these guys. Scotch move, don't really use it that much. Sombrero, interesting. Marseille turn, flip flap, double touch. Scissors feint. I'm gonna give that to Almada. Yeah. Get him on that. Right. So, we've got a big game here. We are taking on the team at our closest challengers for the title at the moment. But it's going to be a difficult one. This is definitely going to be a difficult stream. Difficult match, sorry. I do a chat stream say separate. No, I've got they all come up in one. And if someone chats on Twitch, you'll see it on YouTube. Right. What forwards do we go? Kalipu didn't have a great game last time, but also didn't get much in the way of service. Might start with Loda. Makes sense in terms of form. Dembele can come back and play. Betancourt is definitely coming out after that last performance. We'll play Rainier in there as a centre mid. I'm going to lose Takimoto as well, which I don't want to do, realistically. I'd rather play Takimoto even on bad form than to lose him. Rotation's going to be a big deal here. Chavez can come in for Panzo. Team Spirit's dropped a lot here. But it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. We'll put San Martin in to rotate. Fans aren't particularly happy with Thomas Tavares at the moment. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Let's do this. Come on. I'm happy to have Dembele back in the starting lineup. Very, very important player for us when he does play. Very good at beating defenders. And here we are. The last game before the end of the transfer window. Last chance for players to establish themselves as being good enough for this squad. And maybe the last chance for the scouting team to identify weak links in the team. Potentially where we need cover or flat out replacements. There is still some wiggle room in the budget. Not a whole lot, but there is some. More importantly, Let's get out there and let's get the points. Lily, I'm using Serena Luca in the PT.2 league. So I'm playing in the week league. I can only sign teenagers. I have to develop them. And it's going to get harder when we're, like next season, when hopefully we're in Europe. That's the idea, is that the league is going to be a sort of kind of like a situation that like Celtic are in, but where they'll dominate their domestic league, but struggle in Europe. But it's even harder for us because we can only sign kids. Okay, here we go. Now, fresh off of the back of a very disappointing performance in the last game, where it was a boring 0-0, we definitely need to come back with some goals. And there's Loader. He's through. Oh, almost scores with his first chance. It's a great through ball from Rainier as well to find him. Loader, not the quickest player by any stretch, but he opened his legs up there. Of course, we do have the pace of Lobato. Zakachenko. Going to try and make headway down that flank. San Martin wins that back on his return to first team duties. Oh, that ball into Lobato. We just need to be a little bit better. The passing accuracy in this team is definitely poor. That's something I'm going to have to work on with the whole squad, really. There's so many moves that break down just because our playmakers aren't that good yet. But as we get through the seasons and develop some of these players into undoubted world beaters, that won't be a problem very long. Rainier. Now finds Lobato. Still Lobato. He's been nudged off the ball there, and we do get it back. Let's take this from here. Rainier standing over it. Is he the best man for this? It does seem that way. It's between him and Lobato. I'm going to let Rainier take it. Let's just see what he can do here. Oh, okay. Tried to bend it around the wall. Didn't have enough bend on it. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem, Lily. Especially when you do the dummy feint, where you let it go like past your player and you just like body roll it. If the computer fouls you while you're doing that, you don't get it. You don't get the foul. The body check just gets completely unpunished. Oh, Loader, come on. Better than that. In a much better touch than that. I've got to stop trying to use these players as if they're like top quality, because we know they're not. But Dembele definitely could be, but just lacks that physicality there. He'll work on it though. Brilliant. Oh, his ball just a little bit too ambitious for Loader. Good save there. As a Takimoto. Great from Dembele. Got away from his man. Loader. Got away from his man too. Shoots! Oh, just wide. Excellent play there from Dembele. Just wide. Ampaduna win this header. Does okay to challenge Takimoto again. Just keep that composed there. Oh, Lobato, your dribbling's got to be better than this. It is better than this. I don't know what your problem is. I know the team spirit isn't quite there yet. Oh, Chavez really should have got onto that, but didn't. Now Lobato can go. Now he can go. Shouldn't be getting caught here. Ref, he's been held back. You've got to give something for that. Lobato's absolutely clear. And was completely impeded there by the defender. Nothing given by the ref. Lobato does well. Finds the run of Almada out on the left-hand side. Great feet from him. As a shot, Lobato can finish it off, and there we go. It's a scrappy goal, but we'll take it. And the young 16-year-old gets his first goal for the club following his free transfer. Good finish. Very, very good finish. It's all down to Almada's brilliant work on that side there. Completely set the defender out of his way. Got unlucky that his shot was blocked but deflected right into the path of Lobato, who was ready and waiting. There we go, 1-0 up. And with not much time left before the half, we could probably hold on to this. Again, we're not getting that many chances. We've got a lot of new players in the team, and they are definitely struggling to bed in. We lost our best creative player as well. So there's still going to be some adjustments. It's going to take us a while to get back to that free scoring. Oh, come on. Be careful here. Oof. Had to cover that there. But we got lucky. Referee saved by the whistle. And it is 1-0 at half time, thanks to that Lobato tap-in. It's been a scruffy half, not been the greatest half from us at all. We've been very, very poor, in all honesty, and the stats tell the story there. But second half, we can consolidate this and hopefully calm things down a little bit. There we go. Rainier in centre mid is actually not going too badly at the moment. I was going to say, we're going to get that back ref. Oh, we actually get the opposition getting a card for once, which is good. We'll take that. Let's have a look at the offence again. Yeah, just very late there. And quite dangerous. Rainier standing over this one. And he's got to fancy it, surely. Hits it. Oh! That is off the post. I don't think the keeper was even going to save that had that gone on target. He just didn't seem to react quick enough at all. And Rainier is definitely looking like a talent. Oh, great tackle there from Rainier. A great ball into Lobato as well. Surely not getting caught here. Oh, it's a terrible finish. That is that is one of the worst finishes I've seen. Just had to go either side of the keeper there, really. Oh, come on, ref. Nothing in that. Takimoto struggling. He's not in good condition at the moment. But we'll be okay. Shahin forced to float this one in. Nothing on the short corner, and we had to tip that over. Could have dipped under the bar there. I think Ozil wanted to take any chances on that. Looked like it was going over, but better safe than sorry. Zakachenko got time to make the cross. We get this away. Dembele's going to try and challenge for the header. Bless him, the smallest man on the pitch by a country mile. There we go. We've done well to shepherd them out here. There we go. That shot is not going to challenge anybody. Keeper's completely safe in the knowledge that that was going wide. Jump that one out there. Loader. Oh, Lobato. Got to be a little bit more shrewd with your dribbling than that. Billabona. Rainier read that, but then just couldn't quite get it under control there. Luckily, nothing comes of that. Takimoto. Almada finds Rainier. And I guess the return ball there. Tries to find Lobato, who steals it from Fig. Beats the two defenders there with some great trickery, but there's a little toe catches him out. Almada finds Rainier. Dembele. Oh, he's won the foul. But he's got to be careful getting into those situations. He's so easy to dispossess because he's so small. So he touches the ball out. There was no foul there at all. No foul there at all. But we'll take it. Ampadu wants to hit this, but we're giving this back to Rainier. Came very close early on. Hits it. Straight at the keeper. He's definitely going to be a good free kick taker going forward. You can just tell. Almada win that. Oh, unlucky. Rainier does excellently there. Oh, just tried to clip it through to Loda. He's been a little bit frustrating today, to be honest. Right, Lobato, what can you do? Just couldn't work his way past that defender. He's really struggling. Kovachev. Now Grislov puts it straight to the hands of the keeper there. No trouble whatsoever from him. Almada. Lobato. Lobato again. Still Lobato. Plays it out to Almada. We're in no rush to squander possession here. Well done, Dembele holds on to that brilliantly. And he's fouled there, but Almada can get through. Gets the shot away. There we go. It's 2-0. That was about to become very, very frustrating. Because, yeah, again, the referee was about to let a foul go completely unpunished, but Almada did well. Held his own. And gets his first goal for the club. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Look at that. They're just trying to absolutely just push our players over. They know we don't have the most physical side in this league by any stretch of the imagination. We are the technical side. We are the team with the little players, the young players, the inexperienced players. But that ability is still serving us well. And maybe building our team this way might work for us in Europe, where that is less of a hindrance and, if anything, more of a benefit. Takimoto now. He's done well today. Oh, if he just had a little bit more body balance about him, he would be phenomenal, Dembele. And that's definitely something we need to work on with him. Almada now. Lobato. Oh. Almada. Gets that cross in. And Lobato's shot there doesn't quite make it to the goal line. But it does not matter. We get the 2-0. Abdel Rahim, that meant a lot to him. He's allowing himself to dream. He thinks we can win the league. And, I mean, at this point now, we're what, 5 points clear, at least, of our closest opposition. You can't blame him for potentially dreaming. We've already had a bad patch this season. We'd have to have another really bad one to even consider dropping out of the top 2 at this point. And we're winning games without playing well. That is the thing. We're winning even when we're not playing well. There we go. Confirmation of that result there. Garnatova, obviously we're in second place going into this game. I think they're still going to be... No, they're not. Trunican are, and we're 5 points clear of Garnatova, but Trunican have come up, and that gap is now 3 points at the top, where it was 2. We're starting to build a little bit of breathing space here. Just a little bit. The goal difference isn't really enough at the moment, but we can get there definitely. Straight to deadline day. Christ. Okay. This is going to be hard to be able to bring a player in. So Dorado and Vernie are gone. Monthly report for January. Club performance, I think, is it? Yeah. So yeah, we had a good month. Didn't lose anything. Kalipu with 4 goals in 5 games. Dembele and Baloki also chipping in as well. I'm guessing, yeah, it has. It's just completely removed Maniz from our club database. Despite the fact he did obviously contribute during that time. But okay, it's all about the players we've got now. I don't know who's going to take that SS spot just yet. It looks like Lobato is going to be the favourite for it, but yeah, there's no guarantees here. But let's try and get some negotiations done. Because, well, first thing I want to see is, can you go over your budget? Because I can afford both of these players. I just can't afford both salaries, I don't think. Oh, I can afford De La Vega's salary. Because we got some money, of course we did. In fact, let me see how much money we do make. That's something that's going to be important here. So December's earnings. So we got 700. We only make $600 a month through the gate receipts. That is mental. Fan favorite bonus, that needs to go into wages now. Because that's probably our biggest thing. I just said contract options income. We'll do that as well. Yeah, I'll take everything in as salary because yeah, that's mental. Okay, well we can at least we can bring in a player, which is good. We need more goal scorers. We need more attackers. We need more creative players in this team. So I'm gonna bring in. It's the most expensive of the two. But De La Vega is a talent, definitely. Again, he's going to need some work. Prolific winger, I don't see that happening, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is interesting now. Right, we know we can agree those terms, so I don't need to rush that. I just want to try and find another option. Because I might even... Do I change the formation here? That is a question. So that's only down by 1. Let's have a look. Not training, negotiations. Sorry. So we need to find a creative SS or a centre mid. So we'll load that. I need to rename that. Right, let's go position. Okay, any of those. We'll go. We'll search and then we'll just go top down. See who's the best and see who we can get from there. Obviously, Rodrigo is someone that we're going to try and sign in the summer. Massively talented player. I think having him, Rodrigo, and Kalipou would be incredibly overpowered. But would be the sort of team that we would, the sort of front line we'd need to take into the Champions League. I'm so glad that we've got Takimoto, and the fact that he's one of the best young players in the world right now is, yeah, gives me good hope for the future with him. Pellegrini is someone, again, we're going to try and sign in the summer. It's going to be hard. He's just got to move to Atletico Madrid. But he becomes one of the best strikers in the game, so we need to get that. We need to get him. It'll be our last window to be able to get him, unless we agree a pre-transfer before the January. Sundqvist is a bit of a shooter, isn't he? A little bit of a shooter. Not very big, not very fast. Good on the ball and a good finisher. Not much of a passer, though. He's a weird one. He is a weird one. How old is he? 19. We'll add him to the list just because there's potential there. Right, so we looked at this guy. How much is he going to cost me in wages? 15.9. I don't think we can afford that. I can afford him as a player, just about. Rayed's decent and would make a very good defensive mid partner to Takimoto. Speed's decent. Kicking power, physical contact, stamina. Ball winning is getting there. Good passer of the ball as well. And I think we can get him cheap, can't we? $21 million for him. He doesn't think he's going to get the right role at our club. He's going to be a starter, which is important. Give him 3 years. I need that high release clause because people are going to keep coming in for our players, and we need to make sure we're profiting. You know, big win bonus as well. Right. We'll just get that through and just see what happens. I think he'd be a good option for us in centre mid. We also need a shooter though. We've only got 10 hours. I'm sure you used to get like 15. Okay, he's declined. Cool. Alright, let's have a look at my list. I keep overlooking Gowner, and I don't know why. There's something about him that just says he might not be right, but it seems like he would be. I can't see any real reason why he wouldn't be a good player for us to sign. And there's Brian Gill as well. Oh, I'm not sure about him. I know he'd be good long term, but we'd have to switch the formation to accommodate him and do a lot of training with him as well. He doesn't actually care about staying at that club. He would join us. Or not, because he's just moved. Okay, never mind. Yuri Alberto. Again, a goal scoring option, which is good. Not sure though. De La Vega is the player we're likely to get. Baez, I don't know. Would be a decent central mid option, I think. 19 million, we can afford him. What is again another decent option? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. This is so hard. This whole challenge is hard. I want Ansu, but I can't get him because he's just moved to Sevilla. We've got Dembele and Rainier. I can't waste too much time. Do I just go and bring in Gowner? I think that makes sense. And I'm going to go for Rodrigo in the summer. Yeah, I'm going to try and bring Gowner in. So big goal bonus, big win bonus, even an appearance bonus, because why not? He won't play every game anyway. 25 mil. $3 years. We've got to increase that release fee. We have to. Yeah, I'm gonna want 40. We're not gonna have much way of negotiation with the wages, but We can bring that up. 15. Okay. Let's see if we can get that done. These are going to be some expensive negotiations, but let's see. Oh. Right, Garner doesn't like that deal. I think he wanted the low release clause, honestly, which wasn't going to be a thing. So, I mean, we've got De La Vega. I think we should just bring him in. He's relatively cheap. Let me just make sure the scouts haven't brought anyone through that I've ignored. We got some new players there, but I don't know if they're going to be young enough. Too old, unfortunately, or too old. Okay. What we got in Argentina? No, too old as well. How much would he cost me? He's going to be cheap, isn't he? Let's have a look. Right, first things first, I need to just go and sign De La Vega before I miss out on him. So that's done. Okay. Still got 6.3, which is not bad. I mean, the fans are really getting on Tavares. Negotiations, scouting. Let's have a look at Fard. Right and centre back. Speed's okay. Decent in the air. Stamina's good. Ball winning needs work, but it gives us a defensive option at fullback. Let's see how much he'll cost. We could get him very cheap here. And he wants to join. He's still going to cost too much. And for a player we don't need, I can't do it. He'd be a nice option, but if I can sell... If I can sell San Martin, then I'll do it. I can't believe the fans really don't like Tavares. He's got potential to be so much better than San Martin. Transfer policy. Transfer list. Let's see what we get for him. Because we'd get a fair bit off the wages as well. We'll skip an hour. Let's have a look. Oh, I think we've got one. Oh, Betancourt. Well. Well, okay. What I think we have here is a bit of business that we can't really say no to. We've got players that can come in. Obviously, Takemoto is the main defensive mid. We can play people at centre mid and teach them those roles. I think with the ability to... Should I just accept that? Or... Another million. I'm not going to be too greedy about that in terms of the transfer fee. I think I'd take that. Do we keep Loader? We'll see. But I think Betancourt can go. We're going to have another adjustment period in midfield, getting that midfield settled. But in the long term, I'm okay to see him leave. That's him gone. Okay, cool. We didn't get I don't think we got another one coming, did we? No. So I'm going to bring a player in. Oh. Oh no, these already failed. Jesus, I was panicking then. See, Vandenberg is an option. And has been an option this entire window. Let me just look at my list. Bring in one of these centre mids. Can't bring in Barchiwal. It's just not going to happen. McNish could be an option. McNish or Baez? I think we've got to look at McNish, to be honest. His release fee is a bit of a madness, but would they go for a loan? Don't think so. I'm not paying 11 million to loan him. His release clause is too high. Okay. Buyers is expensive as well. See, Bois could be good. I don't need speed in there. I don't want to go for him. Let's just try and get this transfer over the way. Even if we don't get him, it's not a big deal. Not impressed with our current offer. Okay. Again, goal bonus, win bonus. In a 3-year deal. We're getting some profit on the release clause. Give him 11 million. Not 11 million, 11,000 a week. And let's just see. Let's just see. Hopefully that comes through. Okay. Done. Brilliant. Right, so we've got the choice of Bois, Vandenberg and Greenwood. Greenwood doesn't do it for me at all. Vandenberg could be good in the future. But I think right now, I think Bois is the best option of the three. Let's get that done. Let's get that done. All right. So let's have a look at the squad now that we have. We've brought in a lot of players. You can come out and Bois can come in. If we put him as a centre mid, that'll be even better. Yeah, I'm going to give Dembele as much game time as I possibly can. Just give him the best chance at developing. But, okay, so this is the team we have after the transfer window. It's all done. Can't bring anyone in now until the end of the season. And what we have is a very, very young squad. We're going to need... Abdulrahim can stick around for a bit, but we're going to potentially look at left back as our next area to improve, and then I think we're pretty much good to just develop a squad. But we've got this back line here that looks very, very solid. Abdulrahim, we know how good he is, very, very good in terms of recovery. Panzo and Ampadu is a very solid defensive partnership. And Thomas Tavares, I like him. The fans don't. The fans want him out of the club already. They're not impressed with his start. I think he's been okay. Just needs to work on getting past his man and getting the crosses whipped in. But there's definite potential there for him to be a fantastic footballer. Obviously, Urza in goal has been relatively solid throughout the season. In midfield, we've got Takimoto and Bois, who replaces Betancourt, who I wasn't really a fan of, I'll be honest, at all. He was the best of kind of a bad bunch, but we've brought players in to be better than him now. So between Bois, Bier, and Rainier, this central midfield spot, we're covered. And we'll be able to press forward more consistently. We've got Almada, who is our kind of techie attacking midfielder, and Kamoka Dembele, who could go on to be the next Messi if we raise him correctly. Very, very promising in patches. Lobato, we know all about Lobato. A lot of speed and a lot of end product as well from him. And then Koyalapu, who is just a goal machine when you get him off the ground and running. We've got some very, very good players here. Some fantastic footballers. So we're going to get into one more game and just see if we can get 3 points and gel some of these players in. All right, so against Maguaparena, who have got a decent squad, to be fair. Not an amazing one, but a decent one. And I am going to go completely just painful for them and go counter targets on those two. Keep them high up the pitch. I'm going to keep this squad as it is. It's probably the strongest squad I can put out. Is that my betting court? That is my betting court. I can't believe it. We're playing against. Okay. Okay. We'll have Takimoto on him. Okay, we're playing against our old player. Interesting. Tavares, you've got a job to do today. You can do it, man. I've got faith in it. Right, let's do this. We're up against Betancourt's new club. That's crazy. Get some of these down, mate. And here we are at the Surrey Park. Our latest signing, Bois, steps onto the pitch, ready to make an impact here. And one of our old boys, Betancourt, returns to face us as well. But the Serena Lucas side with a very, very strong technical and end product heavy lineup here. That's what we're aiming for here. Marga Perena with a team that's set to stifle and control possession. We'll see which of the two approaches works today. Let's do this. Kailapu gets us underway. Now we've got Lobato and Kailapu up top. And that is a partnership that one day is going to be completely untouchable. Oh, unlucky. Almada as well is definitely a very promising player. Panzer way out of position here. What is he doing? We could be in trouble. We could be in trouble. Good save. Panzer stepped up way too high there. Just really gambled. And left that backline in a world of trouble. Good save though. They're doing very, very well. Takamoto needs to win that. He does. Betancourt is trying to go for that. Could you imagine that if he scored against us on his debut for his new club? Not a chance. Kailapu, get there. Oh, unlucky. Takamoto now. Dembele. Oh, Kailapu does get past his man. Gets past another. Still going. Kailapu. Oh, good save. Dembele now. Referee, nothing. Just been clattered in the box there. Now Estevez puts that into a dangerous area there, but Abdel Rahim, as always, having absolutely none of it. Ah, unlucky Dembele. Oh, it's just been thrown over him. All credit to him for trying to get onto the header and winning that ball back there. Kailapu. Into Dembele now. And again, he's taken down here in the box. Nothing given. At some point, this referee has got to do something about this. Oh, lucky Lobato. De La Fuente now. Betancourt. And good to see he's still misplacing passes. Noguera. Let's see if we can just keep them in that area. Just keep pressing them. We know the pass he wants to make. Just don't let him make it. There we go. Now Kailapu. The ball into Lobato. Oh, just couldn't touch it past Sekera. We want Lobato on the edge of those defenders. Literally just keep him on their shoulder. Bois. But it's Takimoto. Dembele. Ball moved about well there. Dembele again. Finds Tavares. Tavares into Kailapu. Oh. There's a nice quick counter there, which is what we are good at. Dembele showing off his skills. Now, Abdel Rahim, what have you got for us? Abdel Rahim again, looking to win his header. Panzo's got a challenge for this, and he doesn't. Now, Arca could cause us an issue. Abdel Rahim, again, just so solid. I know I need a younger left back at some point, but right now, he is completely locking that spot down, just with some amazing performances. De La Fuente. Oh, beats Tavares a bit too easily there. Does enough to hinder him, though. Does well. Now Tavares can carry this forward. This is what he is very, very good at. Gets to Kalipu, and Kalipu a bit weak in his approach there. That'll go down as a missed pass by Tavares, but he did everything right. It was just Kalipu. But at half time, it's 0-0, and not the greatest half of football again. Forwards are being pushed wide quite a lot, which isn't the most helpful thing. So we're going to adjust that now. At least with Kalipu. I need him through the middle. Second half goes, and what can we do about this? Estevez now making ground, but Abdel Rahim again solid. Takimoto. Lobato. Looks at Almada. Finds Lobato again. Oh! What a finish. Keeper's got to be unhappy with himself there, but we will take that goal. What a slick counter-attack that was. And Lobato with what I believe is 2 goals in 2 games for him now. Making a decent start to life here. Oh, good little touch out of feet. And open his body up as well. Nice. Almendra doing his thing out there. Yeah, that's good play. Keeper's got to get down quicker than that. But we're not going to complain about that whatsoever. Dembele next that. Excellent. Tavares into Takimoto. Finds Bois. Oh, ref. Come on. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, Henry has finished indeed. Absolutely. We love that. Just open the body out. Oh, they're really... They're looking to build here, but Ampadu... The right place at the right time. Wow, with a good challenge there. That's what we like to see here. Now, he's got options. He can hit one as well, but just blocked there. Probably should have faked that one and just given that to Kalipu. Lobato. Oh, he got the free kick. Thank goodness. Because that was an attack that very nearly went to waste there. But he got sandwiched there. Not much else in it. Lobato's standing over this. He wants it. I think he's got to hit this. Let's go. Get it over the wall. Oh, just clips it. Just clips the wall there. And give Bois this set piece. And Lobato is pretty good in the air, but that corner was just over him. Estevez now, they've got a break on. We've got to be careful because this game is far from over. Oh, come on, ref. That's not foul. Betancourt tried to deliver that in. Ampadu not letting him get anything out of that. Arca. Good save. Very good save. Ozil hasn't had a lot to do this game, but when he has done, he's been very, very much up to the task. Oh, unlucky. Marginally offside there. Yeah, we'll go short. Tavares. Oof. That was risky. Oh no, that's made its way through there. De La Fuente with a chance. Get it out, Panzo. Does well. Takimoto now. Dembele. Oh, great touch, Kailipu. Ref. I mean, to be fair, he might have actually got the ball there. He's not going to get a booking. But he might have got the ball. That might not have been a foul. Let's have a look at this again. It's a great touch. No, that's a fantastic tackle. That's a perfect challenge. But we're going to try and score from it regardless. Let's go. Oh, just into the wall there. Didn't get enough on it. Takimoto. Dembele. Ah, he's just so easy to dispossess. He's small and slight. I was going to say feeble. But he deserves a bit more respect than that. Certainly. Well done, Tavares. Good challenge. Kailipu. Dembele. Oh, Kailipu again. Oh, he's got to score that. He's got to score that. What a bit of invention from the boys. Great ball there as well. He's got to he's got to finish that. That's his bread and butter right there. Ampadu wins that well. Takimoto into Bois. Amada finds Takimoto again. Finds Lobato. Oh, what a finish that would have been. And by the way, Takimoto absolutely running Betancourt ragged this game. In that midfield, completely dominating him in that field. Completely dominating him in that midfield there. Ampadu gets up, wins it well. Takimoto again. And we've got a free kick. Yeah, he went in a little bit heavy there. Bit of limbs. And the referee blew up straight away. Oh, yeah. Just led him with his arm. He can't have any complaints there. Sakira. Good bit of defending. Ampadu. Ooh, come on. Gridiron Champ, how you doing? I haven't seen you in one of my streams for a while. Good to see you, man. We'll get onto that topic in a moment because there's there's a bit of talk about that. But let's get this game out of the way and then we'll talk about the two games. Panzo gets this up there. His free kick was read too easily there. What? Almada. Referee. What? You played an advantage and then didn't give me the advantage. Almada does well regardless. Takimoto. Oh, Takimoto, that is a brilliant tackle. That is a brilliant tackle. Let's put an end to that counter attack there. Dembele giving them a hard time as well. And there we go. We scraped the 1-0. Not the most amazing game from us at all. And that sure as hell is not going to make the highlights. Lobato getting that man of the match there. Could have scored 2 or 3. What we will take from that is, even with the team struggling to put chances together, still adjusting to all of the new additions to the squad, we're still very solid at the back. That is definitely one thing we can take. And even when they did get through our backline, Ozil was absolutely brilliant. Full credit to him. Between the two games, so there's a lot of discontent with Pro Evo and how that functions as a game right now. It's definitely not at its best. I was planning to get FIFA this year. Money problems have meant that I can't. But the career mode has really let itself down, especially as they, put so much in saying, hey, we're changing career mode, we're putting all of these new features in and stuff. And they kind of ruined it for themselves, really, which is a shame, because it looked like that was going to be a great mode. Especially going from player career mode, you can take your player and become a manager once you retire and all that sort of thing. Unfortunately, they've shot themselves in the foot with that, because it was FIFA's for the taking this year. It really was. But then PES has still got some things to work on as well with this game. Licenses won't suddenly save it as a game. It is better than FIFA from what I'm hearing of people that play both, but yeah, neither. It's not a great year for football games, I'll be honest. There we go, Serena Luca. 1-0. And that will keep us at the top of the table there. Oh, we've got a 6-point lead now. Garnatova dropping down the table. 2 losses on the bounce. That's not good for them. They want that Champions League football as much as anybody else. PES United starting to climb up as well. They are too good not to be in and around that top 2, and they are 2 points away from Champions League qualification. Only the top 2 teams in this league get the chance to play in the Champions League. The winners automatically qualify, and second place goes to the playoffs. But so far, we're looking good for automatic qualification, which is crazy. Because we were only supposed to finish in the top 6. That's all we needed to do. Finish in the top 6, I would be fine. That said, we are still only within 9 points of dropping out of that. We're 9 points away from 6. So this season is far from sewn up. We could definitely bottle this. But so far, focusing on the positives, definitely doing well. Starting to improve that goal difference slowly but surely. Not conceding a lot, which is the main thing, and is always a problem for me normally. But this time around, we're doing well. Right, I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break. I'll be back in a second. I might be able to squeeze one more game in before the school run, so give me a second. Right, I'm back. I'm back. I should just address that every game needs some fixes, but Reality's gameplay and overall experience is better. However, license does have a lot to do with this game getting bigger. Yeah, fair points. Everyone wants to represent their teams they love. Yeah, I mean, obviously you do get option files on this. You can change the teams. Like I'm with this within a couple of days. I had an option file for this, and you know, from that point on, it is completely licensed in that sense. Obviously, there are licenses that PES just can't get. FIFA is FIFA, so obviously they get first dibs on everything. And if it's an exclusive license, it's not even a case of well, spend the money and get it. You just can't. It's just how it is. It's one of those things. It is very much just aesthetics at that point, though. But let's get into this. Okay, we've got a player. They are struggling to find players for me, which is understandable. Let's have a look. Why do they think that that's a weak spot? Also too old. So I think we've exhausted Argentina in terms of that. So what I'm gonna go for is a new area. Let's look at Argentina. Let's have a look at Brazil. Why not? And also France as well. No, I don't need a centre mid anymore, do I? Backup left back would be good, maybe. In fact, scouting. We'll have no positions set up, and we'll just do that. And no position. Just get any youngsters in We'll go Japan. Also, we've got the Japanese backstory. Is that all they've got for Asia and Oceania? Just Thailand and China? I guess that's where the leagues are. Hi Akila, how are you doing? Akila watching over on Mixer. Unless the player is under the age of 20, I can't sign them. That's the rules of this series. We have to sign teenagers and develop them. Otherwise the game just gets a bit too easy for me. Borbona does not fit the criteria because he's probably too old. Also, yeah, that alert's just popped up in the chat. If you do want to support the stream in any way, and make donations, that would be massively helpful. Obviously, it helps keep the lights on, helps me put more into this channel, and pay my bills. So there's always that. But it is never mandatory to do that. But if you do, it does unlock certain perks on the channel, as does subscribing and all that sort of stuff as well. So check that link and those two links that have just popped up in your chats, and have a look, consider. Right, let's get into this last game. We can squeeze one more game in before the end of the stream. So, Zakulagos, sorry, are our next opponent, and Ampadu does not look like he fancies it at all. So, let's take him out and go with Chavez, which is going to be interesting. Almada should probably stay in the squad, in all honesty. I think we can put De La Vega in instead of Lobato. Maybe bring Lobato one off the bench if needed. But I think that's the team I'm going to go with. It's going to be interesting playing without Ampadu for the first time in this entire series, I think. This might be the first time he hasn't played. Okay. Well then. Oh, actually, I need to keep him up there. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, here we are. Zakulagos Stadium. And there's our new man finally making his debut. De La Vega about to be eased into the squad. Now let's go. Serenaruka definitely on a rich vein of form at the moment in terms of results. Not playing their best football, but what we are doing is getting wins, picking up points. Takamoto, you got to do better than that. You did half the job. Now Stanev. Abdel Rahim, that's uncharacteristically bad from you. Good save. Let's get that out of here. Well done. Smertin. Almada couldn't quite get across there. Oh, saved off the line. I can't even remember who that was. Who did that? Was that Takimoto? I think it was. It was Takimoto. What a clearance that was. Good play there by De La Vega just to keep possession. Tavares struggling there, but Dembele nicks that back. Oh, De La Vega just puts it wide. Kaipu probably should have shot that. Probably should have finished that. Kamoke Dembele definitely wondering why he hasn't got an assist now. Chavez, good header. Dembele does well there. De La Vega. Tavares into Takimoto. Dembele again. De La Vega now surely finishes this one. Oh, and drags it wide past the other post. I like his movement though. Very, very good movement from him. He's not a great finisher, we know that. Something we're going to have to work on. Good player though. Clearly. Clearly knows where to be. How to time his runs, all that sort of thing. So not having to teach him that is a good thing. But there's still work to be done on that player. We've got a lot of diamonds in the rough in this team. It'll be interesting to see who's still here in 3 or 4 seasons. I'm hoping Dembele's still here. Definitely hoping Takimoto is still here because he is one hell of a talent. Dembele. Just to find Kaipu there, but couldn't quite. He stays in. De La Vega gets it. We've got a corner. But gets the floating on that. Oh, unlucky. And that cross is blocked, and now Tiernek can take this forward. Just take it easy here. And not the best attempt there. I should have gone. Finds Tiernek. Frankel. And Dembele should get away from him here, and he does. Oh, De La Vega unlucky. Very unlucky there. Oh, Dembele again. Just giving them headaches. It's so unpredictable. When he can get into space away from people, he's absolutely unstoppable. But Tiernek is in space himself. Tavares was a bit too soft there. That's not going to help his reputation with the fans. They already don't like him. And didn't do enough there to stop Tiernek getting through on goal. Was very lightweight in his challenge. It's not good. Let's have a look at that again. It's a great ball through. But that isn't good enough. I'll try and defend my players as much as possible, but that's pretty hard to defend there. Oh, just absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing to that. Oh, I wonder. De La Vega finds Armada. Armada. Kailapu gets that onto his right foot there. De La Vega again. Oh, made the run round, which was a great run from him. He just didn't do enough with it. Tavares now into Takimoto. Oh, De La Vega, that's rude. What's going on there, ref? Oh, come on, ref. That's bounced off his face. He hasn't passed that. I mean, the laws of the game are the laws of the game, but that's nuts. Go Chavez. Panzo now. Good interception there. Oh, De La Vega. Come on. We need to pull this back in the second half. This hasn't been a good enough half at all. We clearly missed Ampadu at the back. We clearly missed him. But we also haven't been good enough up front either. 2 shots from De La Vega have been off target. We could be in a very different position here. We've got to take our chances. Come on. Let's go. Kailapu, he's got the strength there. Oh, Gunduz does just enough. Panzer win that. Good header. There we go. De La Vega. Oh, good save. Tell you what, though, he's promising. He definitely looks promising, this kid. That got saved with the shoulder. That's just unfortunate. That's a better effort from him, though. Dembele with the header. Oh. Tell you what, he might be the smallest man on the pitch, but he does not shy away from challenging for a header. Awada. Finds what? Dembele. Finds Kailapu. Oh. He's offside. How? Oh. Just a little bit too early there. It's a great finish. It's a great finish. There's goals in this. Come on. Let's go. De La Vega. Oh, good challenge. But he's won it back. That's poor. Thank you for the follow, Kobo. Much appreciated. Kailapu. Almada. Has someone hosted me? A few people have just dropped into the chat. It's much appreciated for you to all be watching. There we go. Kailapu through. Surely. Oh, Almada, you've got to finish this. He does. Thank goodness. Oh. We get the equaliser. God, we needed that. Oh, he came through the Discord. Oh, thank you. Good finish. Oh, the PES Story Mode server. Well, thank you, PES Story Mode, for sharing that. Much appreciated. That's a good finish. Right, we can get a win here. Stanev. Dispossessed there. Now De La Vega finds Bois. A slightly panicked pass there, but we keep possession. Kalipu. Oh, Tavares nicks that away. Dembele. De La Vega. Oh, tried to find Almada again. Nah, Tiernek. Gotta be careful of him. There we go. Tavares. Prove yourself. Prove yourself. Okay, force that throw in. Nice. Tavares is having a tough time here. The fans definitely don't like him. But I see a lot of potential in him. De La Vega now can get there. Oh, Gunders. Gunders has been saving this team on multiple occasions today. There we go. We're just not that back. We're not in a rush. Oh, Panzo. That's poor. That's really bad, Panzo. Well done, Abdelrahim. Tavares. Takimoto. Oh, that's poor from you as well. Tiernek. Panzo. Better. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's been... They're getting manhandled here, and nothing's being given. Well done, Tavares. Did just enough there. Excellent. That's more like it. Come on. That is much more like it. There is. There we go. There you go, Dembele. Good job. It's definitely getting tired now, though. Oh, unlucky. Kobo, whilst I'm in the domestic league, it's on top player, and then when I get into the Champions League, I'll switch it up to superstar. Go on, Kailapu. That's you now. Still Kailapu. Oh. Had to do better there. Just lacked any kind of physical desire there to just be first to that. Panzer, that's really bad. Tavares, this is your chance. Win that, well done. Oh, Tavares, you... You're making it hard to defend you, Tavares. Come on. You have good moments and then really bad ones as well. Still young, though. Ah, Dembele is not feeling it. Okay. We've got to get him off. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground here. We'll get Harrington on. We'll also put Rainier on there as well. Good performances from both those attacking midfielders today. Kalaput as well. De La Vega. Out to Rainier. Oh, Kalaput. Oh, probably not the best place to do that. Completely surrounded by opposition players there. They're going to be happy for the draw here. Got Chavez. Tavares. Oh, come on. I'm trying my hardest with you, mate. Let's go. One last chance. have to settle for a draw. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate to have to settle for a draw here. We outplayed them in the end, but it wasn't a particularly great performance from us. Not much in end product. We are really going to miss Moniz. But we've got players that are coming through that will have the opportunities to prove their worth. De La Vega did look good. Just couldn't keep his shots on target, unfortunately. Got into great position, so there's definitely chances for him in the future. 100%. And we're still top of the table. Still got a 4-point lead at the top. So nothing to panic about too much right now. But I don't know if I've got... Oh, I've got time for one more. This is going to be the last game of the stream. 100%. It's going to have to be. So, last game of the stream here. And Takumoto's not feeling it. I don't like not having him in the midfield. I really don't. Right. We might have to go with... See, Pamphilova plays there, but isn't great. But neither of these two. I'm going to give Pamphilova a game. It's his first ever game under me. I don't think I've ever used him. I was going to start Rainier, but he's not in good condition. We'll start Loader. De La Vega and Takumoto just not in good condition at all, which doesn't bode well for us. But it is what it is. I'm going to start Beloki and bring Dembele off the bench, I think. Do I start Koyalipu maybe? I'll bring him off the bench as well if we need him. But it's good to have Ampadu back. We definitely missed him at the back last time. But let's do this. Come on. We got this. We'll keep Loader through the middle as well. Oh, why did that not happen? There we go. Okay, let's go. Last game of the stream. Then I've got to do the school one. I'm pushing it tight, yeah. Ooh. Let's go. Serena Luca versus Back. Last game of the episode. Ampadu returns for this match, having had to take a rest in the last one. And we're expecting a bit more defensive stability. We looked a bit shaky last time. Hey Kios, how you doing, man? You've come right at the end of the stream. Don't worry though, I'll be doing more. And be sure to look out on YouTube for videos as well. There will be a mixture of stream highlights and actual episodes. No need to panic here. Tavares. Just to find Baloki. Oh, unlucky. Also, something that might be of interest to you. If you type in !points, you'll see that you've got quite a lot of points saved up on this channel because you've subscribed. And you pop in every so often, and you can use those for rewards. There you go. And if you go to, hold on 1 second. I'll do it in a moment when there's a break in the play. There you go, loader though. Decent strength from him, but couldn't quite hold on to it. Was cried out by 3 players there. But yeah, if you go into my my Streamlabs, there is a rewards page. Lobato now. It's a very cagey affair at the moment. Our opponent's sitting back and waiting for counters. Well done, Tavares. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. Well done. Right. Let me get the thing up 1 second. Should pop up in the chat, to be honest, but Tyrus. That should have shown up. 1 second. I will do that now. Well, you can go to streamlabs.com/ShogunAshLive/cloudbot, and that's where it will be. But I'm going to set that as a command as well. Chat browser. And here we go. There you go. So that link there, I'll show you some of the things that you can redeem those perks against. Now what? Good bit of play there. Finds loader. Lobato. Oh, your touch has got to be better. Your touch has to be better there. Pamphilova. What? And referee, nothing given. I don't know why I keep trying it. But something definitely should be given, and that's the issue here. Go on, win that below key. Not great from you, but we can do it. Tavares, well done. What have you got? Oh, you just got to keep it simple, mate. Obviously, not all the perks can always be redeemed. If I can't redeem them at the time, like, for example, one of the perks that's like, hey, play another 10 minutes or play whatever, then I'll refund your points. Same as if I can't deliver a perk within a reasonable time, I'll refund your points. But you're gonna save up for the Pez jersey, okay? You can earn points a multitude of different ways by just being in the chat, by donating, subscribing. They're the quickest ways to get points, but just by being here and being active, there are rewards for that too. Oh, there we go, and now it's automatically come up in the chat. Oh, unlucky. Tavares finds Abdul Rahim. He hits one from range. Oh! That is special. That is special. He's got that in his locker. But wow. What a hit. What a hit. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, keeper with no chance. Keeper with absolutely no chance there. Tavares touches that away. And he says, go on, you're going to stand off. I'll hit this. And he does. Top bins. Absolute sauce. And what a great time to score as well. 5 minutes before the break. Good defending. Buona. Lobato. Still Lobato. Runs at the defense. If they're going to stand off again. Oh, doesn't hit it well enough. Simply doesn't hit that well enough there. And they're going to keep that in. No, they're not. There we go. What a strike that was. And there we go. At half-time, 1-0 thanks to that Abdul Rahim screamer. Brilliant from him. It's been a decent half from us. Not amazing, but decent. I'll definitely take that. Good winner there. Lobato should get through, does get through. And again, he's stopped. They don't get the ball, and it's not being punished. Menge. Oh, good save. Had to be. Abdul Rahim gets that away. Now Almada can take this forward. He wants Lobato just to make a run. Lobato's running into him. Oh, unlucky. Tried something different there. Well done, Tavares. Now he needs options. Yeah, just keeps it short. Lobato now. Looking for Loda. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. That little extra bit of strength there. That physicality definitely makes a difference in this league. And it is against teams like this, in moments like this, where you can get that finish. Nice one, Kios. Love that. Good strength. All through the legs of the keeper as well. We love that. Levels. Definite levels. Now, hopefully, that should be enough for us to keep the win going. We don't concede many goals in this team, which is something I'm happy about. It's always been an issue for me. I've always conceded lots of goals. But we've got a pretty good defence here. Lobato. Referee. Referee. There's no advantage, mate. You've got to get in your pocket. You've got to get in your pocket, ref. That's crazy. He's not last man, but he might as well be. None of them are catching me if I get away. Oh, to be fair, he's got the ball. He's got the ball. I was angry about that initially, but no, it's a good challenge. Alright, let's hit this free kick. Oh, just into the wall there. Loda! Oh. Are you going to sleep? Alright, well, thank you for joining the stream, Kios. Much appreciated. Lobato looks to deliver this. Oh, unlucky. One out. Lobato. Oh, the defender just didn't fall for that at all. Tavares, what can you do here? Can you... To be fair, that's not Tavares' fault. Wasn't his man, he was just trying to cover. And now we've got to be careful here. We've got to be careful. There's only one goal in it. Good ball into Loda from Tavares there. Loda couldn't hold on to it though. Well done. Tavares carries that forward now. Oh, Loda, that's terrible. What on earth was that? Now Lazaro. Oh, Lobato, come on. You can't do that. We get a free kick. Lobato's very tired here, so I'm going to bring on... Yeah, I'll bring on Kylepu. Why not? Just to see this game out. Not going to play him in SS though. Get him as a centre forward. Panzer's got two to cover here. Oh, brilliant. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Now, Pamphilova, what have you got? Kaipu, not good enough there. Go on, Loda. Oh. Loda's not a great strike partner for Kaipu. That has to be said. Loader is not the sort of person that provides particularly well. Almada, though, brilliant. No, not so brilliant there. Thank you, Özil. Heart in mouth moment. Oh, Pamphil over. That is terrible. Brilliant tackle, Tavares. That's what we wanted. Oh, just couldn't get up quickly enough. Beloki did what he had to do there. Definitely did what he had to do there. We'll take the yellow. It's fine. It's fine. Definitely did what we needed to. Right on Tavares. Got rid, and there we go. 2-1. We'll take it. Abdul Rahim with an absolute screamer to give us the lead. And then Loader with what will turn out to be the winning goal. There we go. Not our best performance by a long stretch, but we did what we had to do. We got the 3 points. There we go, 2-1. And that puts us 6 points clear at the top of the table. We will take that 100%. Still looking pretty decent here. Considering this team needs a lot of work, we're looking decent. We had a little bit of a break. But that is going to be it for this stream now. I need to go pick up my daughter from school. But thank you everybody for watching. If you are new around here, please follow and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching on. Of course, you can always support the stream in other ways as well. But by all means, donating and using the perk system is completely optional. You do not have to do that. But there you go. That is a way to donate. And also some of the perks that you can get for this are available there as well. So if you want to check those out, that would be amazing. I'll be back possibly tonight. If not tonight, I'll definitely be back on tomorrow with some more streams. I'll be streaming Pokemon at some point tomorrow as well, either midday or in the afternoon. So look out for that. That's a fun series that we've been getting into a lot recently. But until next time, thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. And I hopefully see you soon. Take care and peace.